On an island, a tall, muscular black-haired man cautiously stands outside a wooden cabin.
The units are in position. Over.
10-4. Move in.
Copy that.
The man, Max, wears tactical gear. He advances into the cabin with his supergun at the ready. He enters into a small kitchen. A gas tank is connected to a stove, and messy piles of dishes lay scattered on a counter.
Ah, crap! Everyone! Ultra personnel is here! Ah!
Max dodges the fire blast, then shoots the mutant into the pile of dishes.
No! I hate you, Ultra Personnel!
I hate you mutant freaks. A second mutant tackles Max to the ground. They wrestle with the gun. In the struggle, the gun points toward the gas tank. In a large yard of a double-story house, Max barbecues meat.
The meat's turning out real good. As usual. Oh, I cannot wait to dig in.
Thanks, Riley. It's good, you know, bringing everyone together at least every other week.
Yeah, I really love spending time with our family. And friends. Hey, Carol! I'm glad you made it!
She spots a brunette girl that approaches them.
Hey bestie, always glad to be here.
At midnight, Max and Riley enters a gas station.
This is the third time this week you guys are coming at this hour.
I just can't wait till she finally gives birth. And then I don't have to wake up at this time for chocolate.
Chocolate is the greatest thing in the world.
That's what you said about ice cream 2 days back.
Chocolate!
Take what you want. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Use the one outside. This one's out of order.
Alright.
I wish I had a brother like yours.
Yeah, I'd be lost if I didn't have a brother like Max.
A man wearing a black hoodie approaches Riley at the counter.
Hey, what are you doing?
The man grabs Riley by her arm.
You coming with me?
The cashier slowly slips her hand under the counter.
Don't even think about it.
He points a gun at her.
Okay. I'm sorry. Whatever you say.
I'm gonna take her with me. If you alert the police, I'll blow her brains out and take you instead.
Please!
Come on, just shut up.
Max exits the restaurant. Riley. He rushes to Riley.
What's in the matter, now come?
Hey, let go of her.
Max delivers 3 punches to the hooded man, then the man shoves him. The man's hands begin to glow red. A red electric blast shoots out the man's palm. The blast hits Max to the ground, and he loses consciousness.
Max!
In a police station, Max sits alone in a room. He holds his phone to his ear. No, you don't have to come to the police station. Look, Carol, I gotta go. I'll keep you updated. A slim, black-haired man wearing a police uniform enters the room.
Hi there. My name is Officer Nick Burney. Are you Mr. Miller?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sir, the CCTV was destroyed. We assumed that the suspect was responsible.
I can't rely on the police.
And and you will be contacted once the suspect has been ID'd.
Yeah, sure. In the morning, a middle-aged woman wearing a leather jacket sits on her dining room table with her daughter.
Mom, can I have some ice cream, please?
It's a bit early for that, but sure, honey. I'll go get it. Right after I check who's at the door, okay? Max?
Tilda, it's good to see you. She steps outside.
1 year. 1 year and 9 months. That's how long it's been.
Tilda, I'm sorry.
You don't get to drop out of my life and roll back in whenever you like it. Why the hell are you here?
I need your help. It's Riley. She's been taken by one of those mutants.
I'm sorry, Max, but I cannot help you.
I can't do this alone, Tilda.
Then ask Ultra.
You and I both know. By the time they help, it'd be too late for Riley. I need my partner. She steps back into a house, then stares at him.
You should have thought of that before you cut me out of your life.
In a dark room, Riley shuffles to the corner as a red-haired man enters.
Brought you some food.
Why do you have to do this?
To get justice.
But I didn't do anything to you.
You never. But your brother did.
My brother?
He worked for a secret division in the military, known as Ultra. They focus on killing people. People that can do stuff like...
He strikes the stone wall with a red electric blast.
This.
What are you gonna do to me?
I'm gonna give you to a very bad guy who will do awful things to you. And he'll have it recorded, which I will show to your brother before I kill him. So I can provide him with the same pain I felt when he killed my friends.
You don't have to do this!
He didn't have to kill my friends!
Dim sunlight shines through a small window in Max's basement. He stares at a map on his computer, then he gets up from his seat.
Max?
Tilda, how'd you get in here?
I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Also, keeping that spare key in that fake rock is the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah, I suppose. That was Riley's idea. So, what are you doing here?
I thought you wanted my help to save Riley.
Does that mean we call?
I am willing to put that aside, just to rescue our damsel.
Riley would be very grateful. I'm grateful.
Now, how are we gonna find her?
Right. I tracked her to an abandoned warehouse.
How did you track her exactly?
After our mom died, Riley took her bracelet, and I put a tracker inside it.
Overprotective much?
Well, clearly I wasn't overprotective enough. There's something you should know. She's pregnant.
I hope we get her out of that stressful situation. It can't be good for the baby.
Not to mention, she's pretty stressed out already. The father wants nothing to do with her or the baby. I need to get her back as soon as I can.
I hate to see her love life is as bad as mine.
I still miss him. Even though he's been gone for a decade.
But you're still alive. You chose not to be here.
Tilda, you know why we can't.
Don't you think that Steven would want us to be happy?
He was my best friend. I feel like I'd be betraying him.
What if he wasn't? Would you have ghosted me when I told you how I felt?
Not for a second. I left because I knew I wouldn't be able to control the feelings I have for you.
So, you do have feelings for me? I'm sure Steven would be happy if he knew his best friend was taking care of his kid and me.
Maybe.
So, anyways, how are we gonna get super weapons?
Leave that to me. You should get some rest. We'll head out at midnight. On a screen in a control room, the mutant watches Max as he enters the warehouse.
Looks like Christmas came earlier than I wanted.
Max watches as the mutant approaches from the door. Piles of boxes and other junk scatter the surrounding area. If you hurt so much as a single hair on her head, I will make you beg for me to kill you.
You really don't remember me? You wiped out all my friends. Does the name Cray ring a bell?
Cray. Yeah, I remember. On that island. You the one that got away.
I'm the one that's gonna end you.
The mutant shoots a red electric blast. Max blocks it with a special black glove. Max whips out his super gun. Cray swiftly dodges the gunshot. Cray charges at Max with a punch. Max blocks the punch with his elbow. Then he flips Cray into a pile of boxes. Cray rolls out the pile of boxes, then shoots a red electric blast. The blast launches Max into glass panels.
Riley and I are secured, and the merchandise is in position. Over.
Stand clear from the building. He dodges the gunshots. The third gunshot makes contact, sending him back to the ground. Max pulls out something from his utility belt.
Please, you have to go help him. You have to go help him. No,
Riley and Tilda watches in horror as the building Max is in explodes.
Come on, Max. You can't die on me.
Max, who's badly beaten and bruised, walks out the wreckage.
Max!
Riley rushes to Max. He winces as she embraces him tightly. Riley, I'm glad that you're okay.
No, don't ever do that to me again. I thought I lost you.
Max exits his house onto a wooden deck. He joins Tilda at the railing of the deck. The sun rises in the distance.
How's Riley doing?
She's resting. The doctor said her baby's gonna be okay.
I thought you died in that explosion, but I guess it was pretty badass when you walked out of that wreckage. Even though you look like a zombie.
Guess I can cross that off my bucket list.
You know, my daughter still talks about you. She misses you. I miss you.
Max glances at her, then shifts his gaze. Please be a father to Sally, and be there for Tilda in every way you can. And that's what Steven told me right before he died in my arms. If only it was a few minutes earlier, then he wouldn't have had to cross the road to help that old lady. He just had to play the Good Samaritan that day. I'm not sure if he meant what I think he did when he said that.
I'm sure he'd prefer you being with me rather than some rando.
Steven was an amazing father and boyfriend. I'd never be able to replace him.
I don't want a replacement. Damn it, I want you. Max, I love you.
He grabs her affectionately. Max leans in and kisses her passionately. Now that you're in my arms, I don't even know what I was afraid of. Tilda, I love you. I always have.
I've been waiting so long for you to say that.